Well, hi, I'm the man in the building van, once again doing another project. And here's the project I'll be doing today. I'm going to be taking the sod, the grass sod, off this lawn because we're going to grade it and then plant hydroseed new grass. So here's the equipment I'm going to use, a sod remover. Never done one before, so this should be interesting. So let's get this project started. Well, I ran into a little snag while I was taking off the sod off the lawn. You can see that I got most of it off here. And coming down here, all of a sudden the thing went into this hole here, which is the septic tank top. And I almost fell into the tank with the sod remover, which would have been a real nasty situation. So now I have to buy a new septic tank because this one is no longer useful with it being top broken. So that's going to be a big expense. So going to be a little slow down on our redoing this yard now. So we're going to get busy on getting a guy out here to get this started, and then once that's done, we'll finish up on the yard. But we really can't do anything until that guy comes. So that's the way it goes sometime. Signing off. Well, they dropped off the septic tank, but it turned out to be the wrong size. It was a 1,200 gallon, and as it turned out, I needed a 1,500 gallon. So they brought another one a little later. Here's the guys. They're putting it in. First, they had to take out the old tank, which was cement. So they had to dig that baby out. And a smelly job. As it turned out, this is going to cost me $7,500, which is a big chunk out of your pocketbook, but my insurance covered it. So what a blessing that was. They had to pump the tank before they got started, and here's the new tank that they brought, the 1,500 gallon tank. I had to go to a party, so I wasn't able to see when they put the tank in and connected it all. But when we came home, it was this nice and flat right there. So here's the results. So from here, I rented a dumpster from Waste Management, and I wheelbarrowed all the sod and cement that I broke up and put it in that dumpster. So that was a good workout for me. Put it in and then go back and do it over and over again. Grading, which I got my bobcat today, and I started grading, and let me show you my next special problem here. Well, you can see that I was doing a nice job grading here, but I got too close to the edge over here, and I got loose dirt and it's ready to tip over. So I'm waiting for the tow company to come and hopefully pull her out. So you can see that I've been having my challenges on this project, getting this yard done, but you know, we're moving along, and good thing is I didn't flip over in the bobcat. So waiting for the tow truck. After the tow truck came, which was a big heavy duty, the ones they use for semi trucks, pulled me out around 9-10 o'clock at night. The next morning I was able to get back and start grading the yard again. Sherry was out there supervising me, making sure I was doing everything right. I drove a forklift when I was in the Army, so this was a piece of cake. Here's an aerial view. Yeah, we're just trying to reshape the yard. And this bobcat really helped a lot. Next, I got a trench digger because I was putting in a drainage system. We always would have, during heavy rains, water seeping in just about where I was going by the house there. So I put in this drainage system, and we also, because we graded that area where it was not angle going towards the house, but away from the house and into the drain. Then there was this big ash tree stump, was 40 inches diameter. We had cut the tree down about a couple years before, but now it was in the way, so we had to take it out. First, I used my trimmer and got these branches off with a lot of sweat. Then I decided to go get a chainsaw. But as the blades touched the dirt and stuff, the blades became dull right away. And this seemed like it was going to take me a long time. So back to Home Depot, and I rented a hydraulic stump remover. Now this baby did the trick. You see it has a little joystick there to control it going from left to right and up and down. And also it was like on tractor wheels there. So I could go forward, move it left or right. And so this actually really grind this thing away fast. I think it took me 45 minutes here. And I went down all the way to the dirt, which was about 15 inches down. So this stump is totally not with us anymore. And I don't have to worry about any branches or anything popping up from it. So if you need a stump remover, I tell you, go rent this. It costs a couple $100, but it saves your back. So then the Hydroseed guy came, and we were going to first think about just using sod, but it was going to cost thousands of dollars to do that. This was going to cost $500, so much cheaper. In between the bobcat and all the stuff we did a lot of raking and wheelbarrowing, a lot of dirt. So we did a lot of work that you don't see there. Sherry did a lot of raking and digging and doing wheelbarrowing. So we really had a workout with this. It took us almost 4 months by the time we finally had this guy spraying the seeds. And so we were anxious to see if this was going to work or not. So 4 weeks went by, and let's see what happened. It turned green. It's still growing and still filling up, but here's the results. I think my neighbors are happy because I don't have this big dust bowl. Every time I was working and moving and shoveling and wheelbarrowing, dust would go down the street, covering their cars and their swimming pools. So now I have a green grass. The yard is graded the way we want. We're happy with the results. So signing off from Corona, California.